Alright, so I got it out, and it wasn't that bad. I didn't go watch the video, but anyway, the video that I was referring to was called Danger Marine, and or Danger Marina, something like that. But he's got great videos if you've never watched any of them. But he's from Australia, does some great videos. Anyway, I got it out. You can see I slid the motor over. This is what I'm working with here. I wish those bolts were centered, but I've checked and they are not. So whoever put them on, I'll remeasure and make sure. But if I don't know, I'll check it and see. I definitely want to center the motor as best I can again, of course. So this is what I'm dealing with. I got the motor slid over, and I will show you one thing. You see what? You see the way that it looks right there, like that. Try to get it. Well, it wants to zoom in on the grass. It doesn't want to give you a good shot. Anyway, you see how it is there. Well, what I discovered was, because I was fighting with it, you're not going to see it now, but you'll see it after I turn the wheel. Turn the wheel. And what it does, if you're unfamiliar with boat steering and how the cable works, I was. You can see what it does is it pushes that part of the rod over, and on the end of the rod it looks like you can take this off. I decided not to take it off because it's just one other thing I could possibly break and have to buy a new cable or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it all up. In the video I was referring to, what he does is he actually cleans that tube out. So I'll clean the tube out, re-grease it. There's some grease fittings up there. You can put grease back in. I'll re-grease all this before I slide it back in. Anyway, back to this. I'll show you. I set my aluminum down here somewhere. There it is. So, plan is, I can't turn it either. Is to get this on there like that. They're longer than I need, so I'm probably going to cut them maybe a couple inches off the bottom. I'm going to cut them on an angle on the bottom, round the corner. I'll round that top corner, cut the bottom corner, round it probably too, angle it. Do the same on that side, and I'll give you a better idea of what I'm talking about if you've never seen one. But I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put it side by side on the outside, down this way, on the outside like that, on the inside. I need to look at them online and see. I think the majority of them, this is mounted to the outside, and then the slots are either and either. They put the slots on the inside piece or they put the slots on the outside piece. I'm gonna look in that too. I'm thinking it's probably better to have the slots on the outside, so I'll put the slots on the outside, put some slots up top, bottom. I think it's a carriage bolt with a the square part underneath the head that will fit in that slot. So I think it's a 3/8 slot. Anyway, I'm gonna buy some bolts tomorrow and have the bolts before I start drilling holes in this. I was just getting prepared because once I start something, at least it gives me motivation to keep going, and instead of just looking at it constantly and not doing anything. So I wanted to do this. I got the boat floor done. As you can see, I want to paint it one more time. Haven't gotten to that, but had the boat out a couple times. You see that I need a boat cover because these oak trees, palm tree, bird poop, you name it. The seats seem pretty good. I'll just keep videoing things I do on my boat because I eventually want to kind of put a radio in it. Something I wanted to do, but I don't know if I could do it with just one battery. I don't want to add another battery. If I can do it with one battery, possibly. Anyway, that is it for now. I'm going to start measuring and looking at what I really need to do. Different sizes. I don't know if I want to go 14. These are 16-inch pieces. I might go 14. See where they land with the bolts. If I could shift them out a little bit, then I could use those bolts, because those bolts would be great bolts. They're stainless steel. They're already going through the hull. or through the transom, and I'd rather use those because then I just back them out, find a location, but I got to be parallel. I got to be straight up and down on this. I can't, you know, I can't go crooked because it won't work. So I got to go straight up and down. If I can use those two bolts, it'd be great because I wouldn't have to do any other mounting to the boat and add extra holes and all that nonsense that I don't want to do. And on the motor, there's only two bolt holes, which would be bolted into the plate. Now, at the back of the plate, I'll get to it when I get there. It gets a, I've seen people put like a sheet of plywood across the back, layered up. I don't know if I want to use plywood. Possibly. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might not even put anything. I might just put rubber on both sides. Rubber on the clamp side, rubber on the back side. Keep it from vibrating as much as I can. We'll see when we get there. So, all right, that's it for now. I'll keep you guys posted. You can see the dogs are barking at the neighbor's dogs barking. All right. Thanks for watching.